Okay, and welcome. This is Styles from Northside Game Crew coming back at you with another episode of Stranded Deep. Yeah, like recently we've just kind of been gathering materials on this island. We're gonna organize the boat, and we're gonna make a big trip somewhere else because I'm just getting sick of seeing this same little island over and over again. And I think I just want to have a place that I could live. A better place, maybe build a better house for ourselves, and something with a little bit more expansive land. I'm not sure where or how we're gonna find this, but I'm thinking we're gonna go to the north. I just have a few things to take care of before we start our adventure, so let's just get right at it. Um, we're doing pretty good for health, and we're doing pretty good, yeah, just in general. And I think it's time to move on. Going to the north, the decision was made because, hey, you know what, it's in the name of our channel, and you know, why not just go in that direction. Added a couple things to the boat in the last episode, like I added a couple more basically decking onto the barrels and the tires that essentially make up the boat. We added a motor to the boat, which is cool. I don't know how much of that I'm going to use just in the beginning, but let's eat this ration to get that up. I just don't feel like chasing all the food around, right? So we should be good on water. What we're going to start doing is just gathering the things that we see laying around, and we are going to start storing some of that stuff, like this wood. We need to find a way to get all this metal onto the boat, so it's probably one of the things we're going to do right now. Is find an empty case, which I think we have a whole bunch of them, which is perfect. I wonder if we have enough room for... We do. Okay, that's great. So we're going to take that. Gonna combine that. We'll have to get these herbs on the boat somehow. Let's do this, cause we're just only going to need so much, right? So nothing in that. Oh, I think I screwed up because I can put more metal into this one. And there will definitely be room for that cloth. So now we've got metal in here, nothing in that. Yeah. Highly motivated today to get out of here. I'm gonna take one of those because it may be important to start a fire when we get to the next location. Okay, so first things first, we're going to put one crate. I think putting them down low is probably the best thing to do. And then we're going to jump over here. It's kind of hard sometimes getting it into the bottom. So which crate is this one? The metal one, okay. And this one is that, okay, so... Okay, wooden planks. Got one more in there, so we can get this guy in there. Yeah, I honestly thought we had more stuff, so this is kind of a good sign, because we can take way more stuff than we thought we had. Let's put those 4 rolls of duct tape in there. Let's put the kindling in here. Gotta get rid of that knife too. And any empty space we have, and probably my plan is just to fill it up with some wood or other things that we have laying around. Just make sure. Lots of cloth. That's a good sign. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is chop up some of these. Just, so when I get to where I'm going, I have things to work with, and I don't have to necessarily, grind out too much when I first get there. Take all those we can find. Water and lashing is always important. And we're gonna grab those boxes that seem to have some health stuff in it. So we're gonna have to take some boxes that are empty anyways. I don't know if I'll be taking those parts or not. Maybe the gyrocopter parts, but okay, I feel good cleaning up here nicely. Let's have a snack. Yeah, we're working hard. You know what? I would like to build a gyrocopter. So we're gonna take a couple of these parts. Because, lots of these gyrocopter parts just laying around. I don't think we'll need them. Take an electrical part. And yeah. Okay, we'll run around the island, see if there's anything else, and I think it's going to be time to be on our way. I'm not so worried about the buoys being, like, I don't really think I'm going to use them for my... I don't really think I'm going to use them anyways, so... saying that... Let's check our compass and get out of town. There's a couple of these trees that have fiber in them, so we're just gonna scoop these up here really quick. Because it seems to be the one thing that you always... I'm stuck on this rock. The one thing that you always really seem to need is... Oh, there's a fruit on that tree. Okay. Or these things, and since we're not coming back, we might as well just, take them. Can be used to grow. Oh, we can grow these. That is very cool. That may not be the best thing for our adventure. Man, there's always something in the way, it seems like. Okay, well, if it's gonna rain ridiculously, there's one other thing that I thought that I'd like to try and craft. So let's take a look at it, because maybe there's one thing here. Because I think that we could probably mine that rock, and that wouldn't be the worst idea. So I'm pretty sure I've seen a cutting tool on the boat, and there's going to be a stick. But like I said, I'm just trying to like get rid of stuff, or take what I can. Can only take so many boxes though, but that's okay. It's probably the one box that I need, you know, to be honest. This one box that actually had stuff in it, but that's okay, we can carry that with us. I'm gonna need some of those. We'll take those. Because I could use the space, we're gonna take that. We'll take one of those, because I think that's what it needed. I should have pinned it if I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. So I essentially need 2 rocks, and I'm pretty sure I put some on the boat. After the last trip, because I kind of recall saying that I know that there's a rock shortage, and I just dropped my freaking axe. Is it gone forever? That sucks. I can't even see it anymore. Not that, like, I really needed it, but it didn't, like, fall into the water or spawn over here or something. Okay. So, I guess that rainstorm's probably not as bad as it looked. Which means we may just get out of here. So we were gonna craft. Yeah. I totally messed with my own head when I did that. We're gonna take you, because we need to know what direction we're gonna go. I'm not seeing any rocks actually. We may need to craft this when we get to where we're going. It's not on this one then. Yeah, maybe I didn't take any. Oh yeah. Of course, it's not enough room in my inventory. One thing I just wanted to try, because I've never actually tried this. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm sure that there will be rocks in other places. And the direction we're gonna head is just north. So maybe we'll go by that island. We'll get there and then I'll plot another direction. So let's pick you up. Okay, so we're stuck partially in the boat. That's okay. Okay. Here we go. I had to take a second there to... Which direction are we going here? Just because I like this island, it seemed to do us well. We're gonna go in this direction and hopefully find a new place to go, a new place to live. Like I said, we're just tired of that island, and outside of those rocks being there, there really wasn't much else for us to mine, so... in saying that, hopefully the weather prevails for us here, because... now... I'm gonna do something. You can get off your boat, or off the rudder, and I'd highly advise that you kinda do this with some caution, because I fell off the boat the first time I played this, and I didn't make it as far into the game as I am now. It led me to do some rage quitting, which sucks. It's embarrassing to even say that that's something that I took part in. So I was pretty pissed off because I was kind of in a good spot, and I just overestimated my abilities. So there's an island right there. I can kind of see it off in the distance, and it looks like it's, you know, pretty much directly north of the first island that we're at. We'll stop there, and I'm gonna plot a course on the map that I'm building, and just because I want to be able to see where I've been. We know that island, and we know that island over there, so. This looks like, yeah, you know what, and at the end of the day, if we just find a place to lay our anchor down, maybe just sleep for the night, and then continue on with where we're going and what we're doing, that's okay. Yeah, but it's a little bit of a boat ride. Yeah, you know, that we're calling that island Two Snake Island because it had two snakes on it, and I almost walked into them a couple times. And yeah, so let's just check our bearing again. So we're looking like we're going directly north from our original island, which is fine. North is good. That's the direction we're gonna go. The boat seems to be doing well. We're not like really leaning or anything. I kind of wish I didn't put this motor here because now I can't see through it. But you learn as you play the game, right? So I think the first thing we're gonna do once we get to this island is go find ourselves some dinner. Eat. I may put down a shelter just to have a place to save, and I suspect that that's gonna be something that happens, you know, throughout the game. There'll be a lot of shelters on a lot of different little islands here because saving's important. I try to make my episodes only 20 minutes to half an hour long because sometimes it's hard to sit through hours and hours of gameplay. Just kind of my philosophy, unless it's a stream, that's entirely different, right? So when making an episode, I try to stick within that parameter, and we only got so much sunlight left, so it's a good place to save. Yeah, I guess we have a minute here, so if you're enjoying what's going on here, please give this video a like. You know, it's really important and we appreciate it. It helps out a small channel, and you know, it keeps us motivated to continue making episodes of Stranded Deep and the other games we're playing. I will get some scum content out this week, something I've been trying to work on, but like I've mentioned, I've kind of actually been enjoying playing Stranded Deep. It's actually kind of a mellow, chilled game that you can play, and sometimes, you know, I get right into things, and sometimes I just want to have something that I can like half pay attention to, and this is a great candidate for that type of ideal. So I wonder what that thing out in the water is over there. You guys see that, right? Maybe I'll have to come back and look at that, because interesting. I'll make a note of that. It looks like it's just a boat in the middle of the water. It's one of the reasons why I want to, you know, kind of make a map so I know where there is stuff. This is a really interesting looking island. Got a couple wrecks over here. That's promising. With the ominous music going off, there must be a shark in the area, because I don't know, just how the game goes, you know, you pick up on some things that the game kind of says, hey, here's some foreshadowing. If this music plays, there's probably a shark. And, yeah, so we're just going to take that hint and not do anything stupid here. But it's gotten kind of quiet, so I think the shark has just let us go. And it answers kind of another question that I had is, basically, if the sharks are only close to the reefs near the islands, or if they are in the middle of open water, and it seems like they are in the middle of open water. Because I've kind of thought, like, from the first time when I played and I quit, I was wondering if I'd even be able to try to take the boat right in that little harbor looking thing. If I would even be able to swim back to anything. Or is it going to be the type of thing where, you know, a shark attacks us? So, just seeing this fellow sitting there on the beach. His new name is Dinner, and we will be eating him as soon as I find my spear. And let's put this compass away. Because we're running out of daylight. And put those in there. Sure. Just to give us some extra space. Okay, Mr. Crab, prepare to die. There you go. It looks like there may be an existing hut here already.
Oh, it's disgusting.
But what I'm thinking right now is just to throw down a shelter. Just a quick shelter. And we are going to need an axe to do this, so we're going to need 2 stones. Okay. I believe I've seen some in the boat. I may be able to craft this mostly with just stuff I got in the boat, so. Some lashing and a stick, which we definitely have. Thinking the sticks are back here. Perfect. I'm thinking this could be like one of the most important tools in the game. It just seems like it's that thing that I always seem to need. And whatever's left over we will use for... And I think this looks like an acceptable place. No. This is going to take me a second. I'm pretty sure that I had taken the lashing and stuff. Did I drop it? Which is very likely. I may have pushed the wrong button. Okay, well... take care of this. This problem will be fixed easy enough. Just need to find where we put our... There we go. I will need to get rid of that box. Let's just do this here. This will also make my life a lot easier. Just take you and put you there too. Nope. Didn't see that guy. Maybe right here is a good spot. You know, just a nice place to save the game. I've learned not to put them too densely in the bush because I'll never find them again. So, we're at the new island, new adventure, and yeah, we're feeling good about being here. Our vitals are looking all right. I'm probably gonna set up myself a water still here just to be able to make some water. And yeah, this island's looking okay. It's time for a new adventure and check out some new things. So I hope you join us in the next episode. If you like this episode, please give us a like. It really helps out a lot. And if you want to see future episodes, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you be part of the crew. So this is Styles from Northside Game Crew saying thanks for watching this episode, and we hope to see you in the future. Have a great day. Peace.